Hello and welcome into this week's NASCAR Xfinity Series Rewind show right here on Racing News Now. As always, I'm your host Garth Allen. Thank you once again for joining me today. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. On today's Xfinity Rewind, we're looking back at Friday night's 19th annual Alsco 300. 200 laps, 300 miles around the mile-and-a-half Kentucky Speedway in Sparta, Kentucky. I alluded to this a little bit in the truck race. We did have a really good truck race on Thursday night, and I was hoping that would bleed over into the Xfinity race and the Cup race. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have bled over into the Xfinity race. This was not a very exciting race, which isn't surprising out of Kentucky. We, most of the time, don't get very good races out of Kentucky in recent memory. That being said, we had 5 caution flags for a total of 24 laps, 2 of those, of course, being the stage breaks. First one came early at lap 6 as the 99 of J.A. Avila Jr. Found the wall in turn 4. Stage 1 concluded at lap 45. The 20 of Christopher Bell would be your Stage 1 winner. 2 incidents in Stage 2. First one came at lap 56 as the 22 of Austin Cindric got loose underneath another car and spun it around in turn 4 after starting from the pole in this race. Lap 69, the 90 of Ronnie Bassett Jr. spun in turn 1. And Stage 2 concluded at lap 90. Christopher Bell would also be your Stage 2 winner. No cautions in Stage 3. Somewhat reminiscent of the truck race, as we didn't have any cautions in Stage 3 of the truck race either. 14 lead changes among 8 drivers. Cole Custer led the most laps, 88 of them total. Christopher Bell not far behind, though, with 72 laps led. 14 laps went to Chase Briscoe. 12 laps were led by Brandon Jones. 8 laps went to Noah Gragson in the 9 car. 4 laps were led by Justin Haley, and 1 lap apiece were led by Justin Allgaier and Austin Cindric. Alright, so Christopher Bell won both stages and led a lot of laps. Cole Custer, though, led the most laps. Who would come out on top in Kentucky? And it would be the 00 of Christopher Bell winning his 5th race of 2019. An absolutely incredible run he has been on this season. But also of note, you will notice here on these results, we really truly do have a big 3 in the Xfinity Series this season. I hate that term. I feel like it's been played out way too much between the Cup Series last year and then these 3 in Xfinity this year. But these 3 truly are head and shoulders above everyone else. They were your top 3 here in Kentucky. They by far have the most wins of anybody in the Xfinity Series this season among Xfinity regulars. I mean, you've got Cole Custer winning the race. Christopher Bell led a lot of laps as well and won both stages. And then Tyler Reddick comes home in 3rd as well. Just amazing how these 3 continue to be the 3 fastest cars week in and week out, and they're all 3 from different teams. It's amazing how that plays out. Michael Annett, though, came home with a strong 4th place finish, and last car on the lead lap would be Chase Briscoe in 5th, the other Stewart-Haas racing car. He had a fast car on the night as well, led, of course, 14 laps, and was up front a lot of the night as well. Rest of your top 10, Noah Gragson, Justin Allgaier, Ryan Truex, Ryan Sieg, and Justin Haley rounded out the top 10. Of course, the Cup Series winner from Daytona last week. 11th through 20th, we see Riley Herbst here in the 11th position. He had a fast car, probably had a top 5 capable car, and then unfortunately got a pit road penalty and was not able to get his career best finish in Xfinity just yet. But still a great run out of Riley Herbst, and I think we're seeing some really good stuff out of Riley Herbst when he's in that 18 car this season. I think we're finally maybe seeing the true potential of Riley Herbst now that he is in the Xfinity Series. It'll be fun to see what he can do for the rest of the season and into the future. John Hunter Nemechek, 12th. Austin Cindric, after his spin in the middle of the race, 2 laps down in the 14th position. Shane Lee back here in 16th. 21st through 30th, Ronnie Bassett Jr., we talked about his spin there late as well. 29th, he retired after 114 laps with a vibration. And Brandon Jones came home in the 30th position after engine issues on lap 106. And then final page down here, 31st through 38th, J.A. Jr. Avila, after his spin early in the race, was only able to complete 3 laps in this event, and he came home in last in the 38th position. But that is your results from the Alsco 300. We are working on getting a winner interview with Cole Custer, sounding like that's probably going to be on Monday or sometime early this week. So, while we don't have that just yet, we will send you to the media center, and we'll see what Cole and his team had to say after this one. And once that interview is up, if you're watching this maybe later in the week, it should be linked down below in the description once it has been done.
Yeah, I think so for sure. It just comes with experience, doing it more and more, and you build that experience, obviously, and that confidence. So, it's just something that comes with time, I guess. And obviously, you got to have the cars to do it. So we had a great car tonight. So I just can't thank all my guys enough.
I think every time he gets in the race car, he just gets a little bit better. Still there? Oh, he gets a little bit better. Just in the way he communicates with us, the way he keeps focusing forward and driving. He's just doing a great job. I'm very proud of him.
All right, so we'll take a look at your playoff grid before wrapping up here today. Not a lot of movement here. Obviously, Cole Custer vaulting to the top here with his 5th win and now 31 playoff points. Christopher Bell right there behind him, though, with 30 playoff points. And then, of course, Tyler Reddick back here, 3 wins and 18 playoff points in 3rd. And then your only other locked-in driver in the playoffs so far is Michael Annett, of course, with that Daytona win. He's back here with those 6 playoff points in 4th. A little bit of moving this week. Chase Briscoe up a couple of spots now to the 8th position. John Hunter Nemechek drops down to 9th. Justin Haley down a couple as well to 10th. And then Ryan Sieg and Brandon Jones swapping back this week. Sieg back up to the 11th position, 3 points over Brandon Jones. And a 95-point gap at the cutoff line from Brandon Jones to Gray Galding. So again, pretty well set on our playoff drivers this season unless something weird happens, which of course still could happen. We still have a few races left until the playoffs, so not out of the realm of possibility. Remember, Jeremy Clements won not so long ago at Road America to put himself in the playoffs. So it is possible that one of these guys out here could sneak in a win and change things up here, but otherwise I think we're pretty set here on our 12 playoff drivers this season. But that's your playoff grid following the Alsco 300, and I think that'll do it for us on this Xfinity Rewind. Like I said, Cole Custer interview should be coming up, sounding like on Monday, maybe on Tuesday, otherwise just somewhere there early in the week, so keep an eye out for that. Cup Rewind and ARCA Rewind coming up either late tonight or tomorrow morning on Sunday morning. Depends how late things get wrapped up tonight up there in Elko. Then, of course, Diecast Review coming up on Wednesday. This week it'll be Chase Elliott's Kansas win from 2018. Then a special Throwback Thursday Diecast Review coming up on Thursday as well. So keep an eye out for that. Lots of cool things coming up this week as usual. So if you haven't done it already, you need to go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. While you're down there, why don't you hit that big thumbs up button if you like the video. It is much appreciated when you do. But at that, this has been the NASCAR Xfinity Series Rewind Show. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.